welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Barbie. So today is Thursday, August 22nd. Today is the day we go and see the specialist, the gastroenterologist for Yaya. I'm on my way to work right now. I'm just sitting in traffic. Horrible. My GPS said I was gonna get to work in 45 minutes. I highly doubt it because it is 7 o'clock already. I left my house at 7:30, at 6:30. So I've been driving for half an hour already, and I am just sitting in traffic. So when the traffic is this bad on the freeway, I just got on the freeway. When the traffic is this bad, where we're pretty much moving at less than 5 miles an hour, it usually takes me at least 30 minutes to get to the toll before I get on the bridge. So after I get on the bridge, traffic usually just clears up and we're flowing. So it's just a matter of getting to the toll, and it has been so good. The traffic has been so good over the last month or so. I think it's just that school started this week, so colleges are back in school, and I think in the county where I work, school is starting today actually. But that means this week the traffic has been bad every morning, and I think it's because a lot of people are back to work. They're not off, the summer's over, so everybody's back to work, kids are back in school, and that's what it is, because that's the only thing I can think of. But anyways, so yeah, I'm working half a day today only, which, I'm only gonna work half a day. I'm leaving the office early, so I'm just gonna work 6 hours straight and clock out. That way I don't have to take a lunch, and then I'll just eat at work, and then I'll meet Yaya at the doctor. She has class this morning, and then after class she's going to work for a little bit, and then she's leaving early also. She works at a preschool, like an in-home preschool slash kind of daycare. I know the owner doesn't like for it to be called a daycare, but they have infants up to 5-year-olds, so it's a combination of both. But they are really, really, really cute in-home preschool. So yeah, she has to work for a little bit, and then she'll meet me at the doctor's office. Her appointment's actually at 2:45, but we need to get there early for her paperwork. And then let's see what else. Oh, another thing that's going on today, Diego, that's my husband. I don't know if I think I've said his name before, but I usually refer to him as my husband. So Diego is flying to Vegas tonight. As a side job, he will work soccer tournaments, like a handful of times in the year. Like, he has a friend that owns his own company where they do soccer tournaments all over the US. So when they're, he usually goes and works for the weekend, and he's usually in charge of running the tournament. So he's flying to Vegas tonight. I think I'm taking him to the airport. So yeah, I hate going to the airport because it's far and I have to go through the city, San Francisco, and I hate going to the city. It's just, the traffic is horrible there. So, but I think I'm taking him to the airport, because we were thinking about if it wasn't just worth it for him to just pay like a park and fly kind of thing and just leave his car at the airport, because then on Sunday he comes in super early and he has a soccer game in the morning. So he lands and he has just enough time to get to his game. So that would mean that I have to go pick him up, and then I have to take him to his game. I've already told him probably just drop him off, because I do not have time to go sit and watch him play. Usually Sundays are super, super busy for me. I'm getting everything prepped and done at the house. Usually I like to start my week with a clean house. And if I can't get all my grocery shopping done before Sunday, then Sunday I'm grocery shopping, putting things away, kind of, doing all. I call it my Cinderella day. Sunday is usually my Cinderella day instead of being my rest day. It's the day that I am super tired at the end of the day. Not a very good way to start the week. I'm already tired by the time Monday rolls around. But yes, that's how it is. So what else? Let me see if there's anything else I need to update you guys on. Well, like I said, it's Thursday. The kids have been in school. It'll be 4 days today. Poor Julie. She's a freshman in high school, and yesterday Yaya comes in the room and she's like, Julie hates high school. So I'm like, Julie, come in here, tell me what's going on. And she's like, it's like I'm getting lost a lot. I'm like, do you feel like a little fish in a big pond? And she's like, yeah. She's so sweet. Julie, out of all 4 of our kids, she's the one with the she's super sweet. She's very soft-spoken. She never ever talks back. She's a really good kid. So I told her, it's a new school, and not only for her, it's a brand new school. They just moved into this school. The high school has been under construction for like 5 years, I think, or maybe more than 5 years. I think like 6 years, because when I came to California the first time, when I met Diego and we started dating, and I came to California the first time and we drove by the school, I think they were starting construction, and that was in 2014, March 2014, and they just finished it. It took forever. Yaya and Natalie had to be like in a school under construction. They didn't have a building. They were in pods, and it was outside. There was no building. It was all portables, and it was not a nice looking school. But now it is this huge 3-story school. It's beautiful. So Julie got to go and be the first students that moved into the school. So she's been getting lost all week, she says, but I told her, it's a new school for everybody. You'll get used to it. It's normal to feel that way. I was telling her that one of the high schools I went to when I was in high school, I lived in Miami, and the school I went to was huge. It was humongous. There were over 5,000 students in that school, and I remember like feeling out of place. I didn't have any friends because I was new in the school, so I know how she's feeling. But the thing is, she has a lot of friends, so she's not by herself. Yeah. Funny story is that my best friend, or one of my best friends, she was in the same high school that I went to, that high school, and we didn't know each other. We never met in high school. We met like a year after, when we were both in college, and we are really, really good friends till today. So it's been over 20 years that we have been friends. So yeah, there's a little story about myself. So okay, so I will talk to you guys later. I will come on and talk to you guys and let you guys know how it goes for today's appointment. I'm gonna think of some questions and probably write them down, because you know how it is when you go to the doctor. You have all these questions, and then when you go there, you're either nervous or rushed or whatever, and you always forget to ask. At least that's me. I always forget, and then I'm thinking, oh, I should have asked this or I should have asked that. So I'm gonna try to write down some questions to ask the doctor and see what the next step is after today. So I will talk to you guys later in the day. Hope you guys have a great day. Hi guys. So we just got out of Yaya's doctor's appointment. It went well. It went pretty good, I would say. It was short and quick. Good thing is the doctor was on time, so we didn't have to wait. We got there. Yaya got there super early. I got there early too. I met her there, and it went pretty good. So pretty much it was just like I thought it was gonna be, just to meet the doctor, asked her a few general questions. Why was she tested for celiac? What symptoms has she been having? And all that kind of, questions. She wants to redo some of the blood work because she says that she wants to do a type of testing that's a little bit more comprehensive than the testing that her primary care doctor did. So she wants to redo the blood work, and she ordered the endoscopy with the biopsy. So then it was the appointment in total was like from the moment the doctor walked in till the moment she walked us out, it was about 15 minutes. So it was pretty quick. And we got lucky because there was a cancellation, and there was one opening next week for the endoscopy. So we jumped on it, and as soon as she said, yes, we can, he put us down. So next Thursday at 9:45, she has to be at the place where she needs to be to get her endoscopy done. She said it's very quick procedure. The procedure itself only takes about 15 minutes. She needs to check in at 9:45, and check out should be around 11:15. So in total, she'll be there about an hour and a half. So super excited about that and get this done already, and so she can start transitioning. The doctor said there's no like a guideline of if she doesn't need to be tested every so often with the endoscopy. Only if she's having symptoms. If she goes on a gluten-free diet and she's still continuing to have symptoms, then down the road they can check again to see, depending on the damage to the intestine, if they need to test again, do another endoscopy. But it's not like every year she's gonna have to get an endoscopy. That's what the doctor said. So super excited about that too. We mentioned to the doctor that Yaya is going to be working with a dietitian, and she said that's a really good idea. I also asked the doctor how likely is, because I know there is a small possibility that the biopsy comes back negative, even though the blood work was positive. And the doctor said that yes, there is a small possibility, but there is a possibility that it is more common to have a false negative than to have a false positive. So she's expecting the biopsy to come back positive, she said. She told her to continue to eat gluten, and she said eating less gluten is okay, but do not go gluten-free until after the biopsy. She said right after the biopsy you can start your gluten-free diet. And she talked to her a little bit about the importance of following a very, very strict gluten-free diet to prevent any further damage to the intestine. So that was it. So now driving home. I'm not going back to the office because it's already, it's already 4:45, and I get off at 4 anyways. So now I need to tomorrow tell my boss that I will need the day off next Thursday because somebody has to drive her back home and stay with her. So that's the update on that. I'm on my way home now and haven't even had lunch. Yes, I was supposed to clock out and be done with work at around 1:30, but this morning traffic was so heavy I didn't get to work till 7:45. I'm supposed to get there at 7:30, so I ended up staying 15 minutes more, so to make up for the 15 minutes I was late. So I was gonna clock out at 1:45, and then I had a meeting that ran later than I thought. So I thought in my head I had it all planned out. I'm gonna clock out 1:30, 1:45, and then the appointment I wanted to be there at 2:30, but it was only 10 minutes away from where I work. So I was like, okay, I'm still gonna have time to have my lunch and take my time to get there. No. One of the managers, like top managers, came over to talk to my boss questions for her regarding the transition over to the home office. So by the time she was done meeting with my boss and she started meeting with me, it was already 1:50. Yes, I should have been out of the office by then. So it was 1:50 already, and we ended our meeting at 2:15. So I didn't want to be rude and be looking at the clock, but luckily 2:15, and as soon as she said we were done, I told her, I am so sorry, I am glad we are over because I have to run. So there was no time for me to have lunch. So I just grabbed my stuff and headed out the door, grabbed my banana. I left my food in the fridge. I'll eat that tomorrow for lunch. So I just grabbed the banana, my pretzels, and a cheese stick. And I ate the banana on the way to the doctor. And right now, as soon as before I started filming, I ate my pretzels and my cheese stick, but I'm still hungry. So once I get home, I'll find something else to eat to hold me over. I gotta check with Diego and see because it's almost 4. His flight leaves at 8:30 tonight, which means that in an hour, probably, or in a couple hours at the most, we gotta go to the airport. I gotta go. He likes to live his life on the edge, and always, he never listens to the 2 hours to be at the airport. He's always there like an hour before, sometimes 50 minutes before, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, he's gonna call me, tell me that he missed the flight. But yeah, so I am gonna go call him. I'm gonna get off right now and check and see who's getting Fernando, go home and head to the airport, and after I come home, relax. And tomorrow is Friday. Thank you, Lord, that it is Friday. It has been a week and I am ready for the weekend already. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these chatty vlogs. I like them. I like to talk. I can talk all day long. At least that's what my husband says. I talk too much. But let me know. Let me know if you guys like them. I can do these more often. Update you guys on everyday things, or I can pick a topic and talk about a topic, and just let me know in the comments. Chat with me. So I will talk to you guys later. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.